Hi Libra Scorpio. Thank you so much for being patient. I got a nasty cold and I could barely talk. I'm just barely breathing right now. So, I did want to get to you guys' readings though because I was late and I want to get caught up until May 15th for you guys. So we're going to do a week spread for the rest of April, and then I've got a 2-week spread for the rest, or till mid-May. Wow, can I talk? I haven't taken any cold medication today. So, I'm going to start off with your underlying energies. You guys have the Six of Wands under the tarot, and you have Victim underneath the chakra deck. So, Six of Swords and Victim, it's like something has happened where somebody was hurt by somebody else, and there's like a rescued feeling. So, there's 3 people in both of these cards. It could be a possible third-party situation, and that would definitely make somebody, one of the 3, feel like a victim, especially if they weren't aware of the other person or other 2 people, that kind of thing. But it does feel like you're moving away from this bad scenario, and you haven't got to the other side yet, but you're on your way. So that's a good feeling. Better feeling than whatever was probably going on before that. So for the last week in April, you have 5 of Wands, growth, 3 of Pentacles, and prayer. So there definitely was some kind of battle or argument, one-upmanship, competition. So whatever happened here that made probably you feel like a victim, if it wasn't you, then someone around you is feeling like this. You're now moving away from it because I can see it in the underlying energies. And with growth, I feel like you're definitely moving away and learning from the situation, and it's a good thing. And with this growth comes the 3 of Pentacles. So you're able to sign a new contract or possibly have a new commitment. It looks like it's probably a relationship thing, but this all could be also a job thing. So just be aware of that. And it does feel like with prayer, if you do sign a new contract for work, you may have to travel for work. You could be expanding your business, and then that would mean like if you were based in a city, now you're expanding to other cities, or you're originally in a small town and now you're expanding to the big city, that kind of a feeling. That could also be moving with your family or a partner, that kind of a thing, where one of you has to commute. Or if you're moving away to calmer waters, you could be moving to another town or city, that kind of feeling. So maybe this contract is a new lease or something like that. But with growth, it feels like it's probably a bigger place or a sunnier place. And I don't know if that means bigger town or city or bigger apartment, house, that kind of thing. But it just feels like it's better. Grass is greener kind of a feeling. So now you have, oh, I'm going to put them this way, the moon and facade. Okay. So there are secrets, there's unknowns, there's things that have not been fully told to you, and it's a facade what's going on. So that's not so good. So maybe that's why you're moving away from the situation, is because now you realize why this all happened. Hopefully you're realizing it. Hopefully you're realizing that this was a facade. And that could definitely make you feel like a victim. Now you have the Empress and rejection. So there could be a rejection. Oops, almost lost the whole thing. There could be a rejection with your new job or new contract that you start. Something goes on with that. Or maybe that whole contract was a facade. Oh my goodness. Maybe that lease was a facade and like they took your damage deposit and then there's no place for you to live. You have to be really careful, I think, who you're signing papers with and stuff in the next little bit. Could be somebody that you really thought was perfect for you is rejecting you. And that could have been the facade. Maybe this person was kind of running you around in circles, making you think that there was something there, but instead there was lies and deceit, and ended up making you feel like a victim. Of course, these energies can go both ways. I don't know where you sit in this equation, so you will know better than me. Now you have Temperance and Discovery. So these two are really grounded energies to me. It's like you're not going to freak out or react to this weird stuff that's going on around you. I was going to say the bad word, shit. And then I did. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, I don't know why I'm giggling. I promise I didn't take any cough medication. So, you're really grounded and you are finding out about this facade or whatever contract was bunk, or this person you were dealing with that was totally running you around. But you're going to stay very balanced and patient and figure this out because you have love for yourself. And there's love around you and others love you. So I think that's a really good way to deal with things too. Like, rather than get all upset and freak out and lash out, to come at whatever issue you're having with love and patience and even compassion and that kind of a thing, and a sense of being able to forgive. Those are all more loving energies than lashing out and freaking out and that kind of thing. So it feels like you're dealing with this all in a really balanced and grounded way, which isn't the way I would have dealt with this. So you're better than me. Now you have Nine of Pentacles and Passion. So Nine of Pentacles is often someone who is stable on their own, somebody who's single and is okay with that and doesn't need anybody else to complete them. Nine of Pentacles is also somebody who takes on their hobbies or their loves or interests or whatnot. And with passion, I feel like that's where we're going with this. So it's like you almost just let all that go and you move to calmer waters and you start working on yourself and with whatever you work with. So whatever hobbies you have, whatever passions you have, you're going to focus on that after all of this other stuff. So it looks like really interesting next couple weeks. lots to look at, lots to find out, I guess, and to know in the end that you're good on your own is probably the best thing that you could know. But again, I'm like envious of the way that these two cards play out, because it really feels like you are so grounded and you're just going to calmly walk away from whatever you discover there as a facade and work through it and be good on the other side. And you are healed, and you are even stronger after all this weird stuff happens. So it's really nice. It looks good, guys. I just saw one other thing, because the Empress could mean pregnancy, and then with rejection, it's almost like maybe your body rejects the baby. So you would have a miscarriage, possibly. If that happens, don't worry, because you've got Temperance there, which to me is the health card, and it looks good from there. So it can be very upsetting, but I see you dealing with it in a very grounded, loving, compassionate way, and not lashing out or freaking out. So I just see Libra Scorpios in this next couple of weeks as being very stable, even though lots is going on around them that is probably counterintuitive for them. So I don't know what else to say. I'm going to go and have another cough drop. And you guys take care until mid-May. And we'll see you back then. Okay, guys? Take care.